able to introduce all of them. But I think in the main, what we need to do is to introduce comrades who are from our national structure. Let me start with the province. Comrade, our honorable doctor here. We also have from the PC our own comrades who's deployed in Tswani, who has been part of our election machinery, Dr. Mkari. Doctor is not the name, he's a medical doctor, Dr. Mkari. Amanda! Comrades, I'm not sure if we still have members of the PC of the ANC here. I'm going to introduce Comrade Chairperson of Sanko, Comrade Mashishi, who's part of us here. Comrade Mashishi, the Chairperson of Sanko in the province. We also have the Deputy Chairperson of Sanko here, Comrade Poshia in the province. Comrade Poshia, Watinda Wafazi.
Viva Sanko, Sanko, Sanko,
Comrades, I don't want to commit some errors. I have deliberately started with the province, and I'm going to come to the region, because the region is the one that is responsible for this work, comrades. We are, MK, the real MK is here, the convener of MK in the region, Comrade Maharaj, Comrade Mabena. Amanda! Comrades, I'm going to introduce the leadership of the Women's League in the region, starting with the regional chairperson, Comrade Pumeza Manu. Comrade Pumeza. Comrades, we also have the regional secretary of the Women's League, Comrade Rebecca.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Our deputy regional secretary is also here of the Women's League, Comrade Aniki. Comrades, as we do introductions, please come closer, comrades. You should not sit back, please, so that as and when we are done, we are able to start with the program. We also have Comrade Treasurer of the Women's League, who's also a member of the REC of the ANC and RWC member, Comrade Atunda. Comrade, my apology. We also have the NEC of the Women's League, Comrade Pumis here. Comrade, I'm very deliberate, because we also have the convener of the province of the Youth League, but I'm going to introduce him late. It is very deliberate. You'll know what I mean about it. Comrade convener of the ANC Youth League in the region of Tswane, Comrade Sizwe Tsiani. Amanda! Comrade, we also have Comrade OTP. The deputy chair of the Women's League, mistake. Oh, it's very far, and my apology. Comrade, the coordinator of the ANC Youth League, Comrade OTP is here. Comrade Umfupote.
Wetsala, Wirala, Eta Youth League Eta. Nanda.
My apology, comrades. I've not seen the deputy chair of the ANC Women's League in the region, Comrade UG. Comrades, I'm going to introduce the REC of the ANC, Comrade Pafuzi Yabo, the spokesperson of the region, the former member of parliament. Maybe when I'm saying this, but I will tell them to go channel. Comrades, Renani, our principal here, she's a principal like a profession. Our leader, Comrade Johanna Nduli, the member of the ANC REC, Rally Dumeri Seles. Thank you very much, leadership. Comrades, all young national leadership. We also have Comrade Makeke, who's our former member of the NEC and former MP.
Long live the African National Congress, long live.
Comrades, the communists are here. It's just that they are seated at the back. Comrade District Secretary of SACP, Comrade Napempiri, Mana.
Amandla, Viva ANC, Viva! Viva ANC, Viva!
Thank you very much, Comrade. Yes. The newly elected coordinator of ICL in the province, Comrade John Nabandi.
Kula ANC, Kula! Kula Youth League, Kula! Kula YTL, Kula!
Comrades, I'm going to request Comrade Mdumanana, who's a former member of the NEC of the ANC Youth League, our former deputy minister of the of higher education, who's now the member of the NWC of the ANC, to introduce the leadership of the Youth League and the Secretary General of the ANC. But also we have Comrade Makaya, who's the sitting president of our sister organization in Swaziland. Comrade Makaya, maybe before I...
Amandla! Viva ANC, Viva! Viva ANC Youth League, Viva! Amandla! Igama lamakhosikazi!
Comrades, we also have the leader, the former leader of COSAS in the province, who's also a convener of young people in Gauteng. And you know you are going to the provincial conference very soon, and you know what you need to do. It's very important that we introduce to yourself, Comrade Ntsako Mukhobe.
Wanda, our two, Wanda, Wetala, Wirala. Wanda, Mata, Carona, comrades, We are blessed here in Tshwane by the presence of the SG of the ANC Youth League. Comrade Mtuoko Longude Mapalano Youth League.
Forward with the banner bill forward. With NSI forward. Down with DA Africa down.
Malta, our two comrades in Gauteng since the unbanning of political parties and the relaunch of the Youth League. We have never had a president of the Youth League coming from Gauteng. Here today, in Tshwane, Pitori, we are blessed by the presence of the former president of COSAS, of the former chair and secretary of COSAS in this province, the current president of the African National Congress Youth League, Ruluhelo Malachi Mwana wa Tshwenya.
Manja! Manja! Uzothola kanjani? Uzothola kanjani? Wenzala! Wirala! Wenzala! Manja! Thank you very much, Chair of Gauteng, Comrade Ntsako, the leadership of the ANC, led by Secretary General, Comrade Fikile Mbalula, and the leadership of Tshwane, led by Secretary, Comrade George, all leaders of branches who are here, the YCL, the Communist Party, most importantly, volunteers of the African National Congress. It was ANC as a fellow Kankelema volunteer. Viva to volunteers of the ANC, viva! Lohono Rikilemo Tshwane, Ko Khalemela. Rikilemo ko mopota batho gore ba dutse ditulong tse ba dula bona ba duletse setšhaba sa mo Tshwane. Re re ba ka se enjoy bophelo as long as batho ba ko Tshwane ba sa bereke. Re re ba ka se enjoy bophelo as long as batho ba ko Mamelodi, Hammanskraal, everywhere else ba sena metsi. Ba ka se enjoy bophelo as long as batho ba ko Tshwane ba sena dintlo. Ba ka se enjoy bophelo as long as ba sa hira di-cousin tša bona, basadi ba bona le bosesi ba bona, batho ba sa bereke. Re tlile mo go tlo gopotša ba ke ba adimile mmaatla maloba. A ke re le bone maloba re ntšhitše mmušo wa magodu wa DA. Ba adima ba ba mpsa ma bona ba mpsa ke re. Jwale re go bona ka mokgwa re ntšhitše mmušo wa DA. A le ka delivere le lereko le ntšha. Gobane ra tseba gore for the past 8 years, mo Tshwane mo go tshwere DA e sa utswe. Ra kwa go mokgekolo mo ba re kaeleng Zile mo o tsamaya bolela maaka re ena ke ena owner ya GNU. GNU e ka se oune ke legodu le ba re kaeleng Zile. Re bone le maloba mo Tshwane mo. Makgowa a tletse sekontiri a apere flag ya DA ba ilwa against Bela Bill e bulang bana ba rena ditsela tsa go ya sekolong. Re bone gore ka nnete ba re rate. Ba nyaka dikolo tša bona be tša bona ba noši. Ba bona ba ket o ka bona mokgowa matšha ko so tsebe gore racism e tsogile. Ka gobane makgowa matšha ke re. Re ba bone ba apere orange. Ba tšhetša gore bana ba batho ba bantsho ba se ka dikolong tša toropong, ba se ka dikolong le bona. Ba re bona ba matšha ka gobane ba nyaka apartheid e boe back mo South Africa. Now batho ba Tshwane la e tseba apartheid e riang a ke re. Re mo tlaleng mo ka baka la apartheid a ke re. Batho ba rena bola ke tlala bona dintlo ba ntšhitšwa ditoropong dintlong ka gobane maburu a tšere mmušo ka kgang. Jwale re re ka gobane SG ANC gona mo re re bothata bogologolo ke gore
But if they still own the land. Now the most important thing that we must do is to take the land away from them. Now the biggest match we must have agriculture land. Abachera obiako mamilodi, araka motropo again. Aricha masukura ishe mamilodi, araka motropo. Abara shon pega obane ba utucha le fasarena. Now comrade no pala. Rerala bu orikile mo ko buta matore. Pascal ma ofisi. Marara fecha. Funale batho mo aricha bana radi drugs ba li shop mo makasi. At the picture is pawn shop owners, illegal pawn shop owners. The first thing we must do when we live here, before we go to our homes, we must go and close all those pawn shops. We must go and close all those pawn shops. Before we go to now, before you can see your families, the first thing you must do when you see a pawn shop, close it. Ba di rumile gore di tlogela bana ba rena. Bana ba gwa ba ba ke di-poison tsa di-father shop. Ra tseba gore ba rumile gore ba tlogela bana ba rena mo South Africa. Jwale ke re le batswadi re le baswa, a re emeng ka maoto, setšhaba se ka se gore le ona. The same way we defeated apartheid is the same way we must close down those father shops and take them over. A ka nne ra nna mebereko akere. Mmuso le fe tšhelete ya gore le tsamaye le o bula di-father shop tša lena gana moo. Department ya small businesses e ska re bana mmereko. A e feng ka tšhelete gore le be le stoko di bule shopo tša lena di create mebereko le sa betse mmuso ke xa mbereko. Gore a le tloga bo le riange a le tetša mo dishopong. The next march ke go marchetša Union Building. O kgopela sa Ramaphosa gore maburu a le ba matšha re nyaka lefatshe la rena back immediately gore go tšela lona. Re sa negotiata, re negotiatile for 30 years, ka tswela pele re negotiata. Re tšhabe motho, re mo tshepišitša president gore by December re tlo tsena kwa Union Building. Bona le gona mo re re a re sa lokiše taba ya di-father shop la mebereko ya tlala la lefatshe la dikolo, re tlo acta rena re itšele mmušo wa rena. Gore mmušo wa ko ANC ke batho. Jwale ba le ba romileng ga ba sa romege le tsoge foromoneng le officing le di-employ le berekeng lena. Re tlo bana batho ga o ketima ka mabone mo ba re ke di-minister ba sa bereke mo, ba re ke di-MMC ba sa bereke mo, ba re ke di-MEC ba sa bereke mo. Ke gona lena le tla dia mmereko. Answer. Phambili kakunyiwa le ANC phambili. Phambili kakunyiwa le ANC phambili. Comrades, ngizointroduce uSecretary General we-ANC, uComrade Fikile Vutha Rasmataz Mbalula. Siyamazi sonke ngisho. Siyamthanda sonke ngisho. Ingathanda Fikile Mbalula mkhipha. Ingathanda Fikile Mbalula mkhipha. What did they say? Amandla. Amandla. Soyithola kanjani? Uhlala khonani? Uzoyithola kanjani? Uhlala khonani? Ndiyabhala uyacima. Into enjani leyo? Ndiyabhala uyacima. Into enjani leyo?
Wafifu Mandela namka viva. Wafifu Mandela namka viva. Wafifu Sisulu namka viva. Wafifu Sisulu namka viva. Comrades, Dumela, I want to start first by acknowledging Comrade Makanya. Comrade Makanya is from Swaziland. He's the president of Pudemo. Here in Swaziland, government and everything there is controlled by Tinkunta. Umswati. Upete yonke into Umswati. Umswati ke bathi lapha eSwazini. Iba king uyekele ukuphatha no governor to politicians. Yena uphatha konke. Laba comrades are fighting for their liberation. Phambili Putemo phambili. Ucomrade Makanya babemdlisa poison. Walala wavuka. Angeke ufe Comrade Makanya till isizwe saseSwatini sikhuleka. Isizwe saseSwatini fanele sikhuleke kumSwati. Umzabalazo wenkululeko eSwazini phambili. Ucomrade Makanya is the president of Pudemo, and we are happy that he's here today. And thank you very much, Comrade President. Comrades, we want to second thing to support our comrades here in Tshwane. Comrade George is our secretary here in Tshwane. And we want to thank Comrade George and the REC of the ANC here in Tshwane for staying true to the cause of service delivery for our people here in Tshwane. I want to thank Fundisi Baruti who joined us here today. Let us inomthandazo. I want to thank all the civic organizations who are here among us, Comrade George. When you lead the organization, like you lead it here in Tshwane, you lead the organization by being worried about the interest of the people. Is kunga, ditulo, runa ba ANC, tumeka ditulo, rata ditulo, rata mayebo. Today we are here to say to our comrades in this government, yakadimisan, rikeni montomye mwimo, ikarisibuku, aratwa, baba. We are saying to our comrades, don't forget why you are here. We are here because for the past 8 years, the people that social have been suffering. Coalition. Mukitu Arikatu Ferine. We as the ANC, we are not here to look nice. We're the MMC, EPWP, And then Baba TA, more GNU, EPW. We will never agree to that. They will kill EPWP because Abakataluna, Batubaruna, ANC. We will fight to maintain EPWP here in town and everywhere else in the country. And we are saying to our comrades here, the Wi-Fi center is some of my question anymore. It's your homework. Come on, questioning. Say that kids like this. Iramba too. But only come on, questioning. That's what we want. And then it is sabo. Urliko oranitsati. Lifutuma kaditulo. Mutu ofutuma stulo. The people in the name of the ANC who have come here to walk the benches, Rerichai Zule. And now in the ANC, we are implementing what is called accountability framework. Minister for 5 years, Marasa Bereki. Ukila minister Rosa Tinuinki Batu. Atinuinki Batu because of Bereki. ANC is the majority in this government. We dropped to 40% because our people did not come out to vote. But comrades, we are a majority. We must not play with that majority. That majority says to us, we must deepen social transformation. Comrades, our people, Ntoni sponsor shop, I told me no. Kana huna libo Mr. My man most barsa batsibim batwakai. Runa hudi sitwa kini sponsor shop. This will is sponsor shop in the townships. We are saying, as the ANC, let us not cry like my head. Retwery puso. Let us govern. We must do away with illegal sponsor shops in this country. And the sponsor shops must prioritize South Africans. It's Somalia, Baba, this sponsor shop. Timo. Like other countries, you can go to Ghana. There are jobs that are preserved for locals. Ukasifiki kwa Ghana, waba ukuta watu muriri mostrate. Mtona ukuta muriri mostrate. It's a preservation for Ghanaians. Liruna South Africa. We must have Mulawari. Ubani sponsor shop. Ukuta muriri is preserved for South Africans. That is not xenophobia, comrades. It is the truth. Before I came to this march, I talked to the president. And yesterday, they put a law into action to regulate sponsor shops in South Africa. And the president said to me, they will make big announcements because di tshware dimpša tse bolayang bana ba rona. Our government, I made masole a tshwantshatswe ko di-barracks a batwe. Ba tlo kena mo diterateng. We are saying that with SAPS for land sponsorship tse bolayang batho. Close them down. And our government must lead. This thing of illegal sponsorships and poison has been with us for some time. But I votela yuamba to repapa la capuso. Repapa la camata. But I votela yuan. We show 14 kabeke. Impanning return chevelets. Reatuana moslidi popi. Yuale, who told that trupamo? And I give a support and care. Uri makomrade barumile puso muribaskabalo roba la kodi tulo. Liskabana tuswa kizile. Zile anyaka utsamaya ko GNU kitaba ya. Akana palama treni atsama. Let's do our job. That's what is important. Our people have got faith in the African National Congress. ANC, mulatu ke batho ba re ba romang it's a miracle. I've seen our comrades here, whom we have sent in Tshwane, here in this house to serve us. I've seen them doing good things. And I give out our today, on behalf of the ANC, my comrade in Tshwane, you have seen Liekova. And I give award my councillor, Runa, Tibataruba Telemato. They do a thankless job, my man. Baba Basinya. Marbate Baba Bereka. Baba Sabereki. Return to George. Miracle Secretary. I'm a councillor of a report monthly. When you've got challenges, talk to our people. Now, here today, comrades, we have come here in Tshwane House. We marched before. Now we are coming. We say, here is the people's mandate to these comrades of ours here. And what is that people's mandate? Make Tshwane work. Make our townships to be where they were before. Bring all the EPW on board in terms of Tshwane program. Ensure that our townships are well serviced by our government. This is what these comrades must do here. So we come here. When we come back, we should not even come back. We must see the work being done on the ground. And I want to thank you, comrades, and to say to you, the leadership of the ANC, led by the African National Congress, will not tire. We will come back to power strong like never before. But we will not come back to power if Ariberek. It is not a given that will come back to power. But we must resist by way of serving the masses. And Comrade George is going to read here to you why we are here today and what we want should actually happen within the 100 days of office. Rumila basadi le banna mo masepaleng mo, a ra roma dithotsela, a ra roma disumbi, re batla re berekisane re be ntho e one. As I conclude, comrades, wa bona ntho ya ngwapana e ka re re dikatse ka bo ke COSATU ke Communist Party re no bua ba bang ba ya kwa ba a e bereke ntho eo a o kgonale o no utlwella wa ya kwa mathata a re dune fatshe re bue ka ona re ska bana ska re mokete wa dikatse ha o fele mo alliance mare ke a bona o na le batho ba e leng hore ba batla ho dula o ngwapa. The enemy of our people is poverty. Re tshwantse re win. The enemy of our people today, re a bereka le bone makgowa a matjha for treken ba apere kala ya flag ya apartheid. Down with racism, down. Down with racism, down. Punching the DA, punching. Comrades, ke batla ho le bolella so. Le ska ba la tshoswa ke dilo le so bone monga tsona. Le a nkutlwa. Ska ba la tshoswa ke dilo le so bone monga tsona. Ka ba le a dilo tsa le nana hore le bale a dilo tsa motho. Jwale ha ke tlo feleletsa hobane ho na le batho ba baholo le baruti mo. Ke re ska ba la tshoswa ke dilo le so bone monga tsona. Helen Zila ka se re dirisilo le DA. Down with racism, down. Bella bill will sign and it's gonna be implemented. We listen to them. Before we finish the talks, Barry Macheta ka flag ya apartheid. Now, we will not be intimidated by apartheid. We defeated apartheid. ANC and all who surround her, they must be rest assured we will not be intimidated. Bella Bill will be in action in this country. Comrades, NHI was signed a long time ago. It must be implemented. And there is no compromise, forward ever, backward never. And we must understand, as the ANC, that there will be no compromise on transformation of this country. We are not out of power. I hear them all the time. They say the ANC did not win the majority. Yes, we did not win the majority. Who won the majority? Party. Who is the largest political party? So, Aloroma. And Runa, we are minding our business and the business of our people. Kadi political party te lunguru wa bona le wena hore fate ya tsona ya kae. Batho ba no bolela se ka usane ba bolela se. E batho ba kgathetse ke fashion. Ba nyaka dilo tsa nnete. Fashion ena le nako ya teng. Ha re sa gola ne re apara di-jean ba re ke Levi's. Yaanong di tšhintšhile. Re apara dipepe. Yaanong tsa tšhintšha di-jean. The political parties tsa fashion. Di a kena ka fashion di a fela. See how it's a maika fashion. It's durable. Into a man need. Ntoya maniti awibaka ke ANC. Awnyaka quality. It is the African National Congress. So comrades, we have gone through difficulties. And these difficulties are a lesson to us and to everyone. But over and above that, we must sustain the momentum. History demand of us to succeed. If the ANC dies, you can see what will happen to the majority of the dispossessed in this country. Apartheid itlabua ka makatlana man. Le ba bone ba tswile ka bongata. That tells you a story, it's not a threat. That if we are out of power and we are unable to stop them, we will go back to the dark days of apartheid. That march with an apartheid flag at Fort Tracker Wachte must tell you a story of our nation. They love South Africa. Why didn't they march with the South African flag? They march with an apartheid flag. That tells you they are longing for where they come from. And we are here today to tell them we will never go backward. We will fight and fight and fight up until our people are liberated. And the struggle continues. 29th of May did not mean that the ANC is out of power. 6 million South Africans said they want the ANC to continue to govern. And that's what we're going to do. And Helen Zille and everyone who support her, they must know we will fight till the end. And we will work for the interest of South Africans. We chose the path of the GNU because we like it. We chose it for the best interest of South Africa. We chose it for stability of South Africa. To us, we have always understood and we are not confused. GNU is not a strategic goal. GNU is a tactical. That today you led the biggest march in the city to remind everybody that we did not come in this municipality for the tool or the tax. We came here because our people were going down in the townships. Our people were crying in the townships. Let's make a difference. Amanda!
Pata SG Barula Pata. Pata Comrade SG Barula Pata. Pata. No, thank you very much, Comrade SG.
Amanda, Comrade Nomantu is here. Comrade Nomantu is our deputy chairperson of the ANC. It's number 2 after Panyaza. Panyapanya. Comrade Nomantu is also our MEC of health. Mamela. ISGM well Mamela. Because I cannot go at the reticlo. Aberekisana le Ramaphosa. So I keep buela ANC. Agri liauka bo Gauteng. Would you know ANC alwa? Mbalulwana Panyaza. A Panyaza over protection. Panyaza only protection in Masonekia. He is protected. Panyaza ayetsa mmereko eri murumengona. He must not be afraid. Our enemies will always tackle him if he's doing the right thing. So he's got the support of the ANC. Runa are really restructure. I can really get go conference. You are the conference really lead. We need Gauteng and all other provinces. You must never allow people who come to you with divisive actions. But Panyaza must be protected. We must protect the revolution. We must protect the ANC. We don't protect Ramaphosa, we protect the ANC. When you attack Ramaphosa, you attack the ANC. We will defend Ramaphosa and the other leader will come after Ramaphosa. Mountain to Ramaphosa, Utinta team. Mountain to Upanyaza, Utinta team. We interact with our structures. We engage with them. But you know, SG, Akinana Koyauna need branch. Kinalina Koyau Kinyaba to discipline. Today, Okole Numutuna Bulela. Kiamutuela because ki youth. Marikitamutsipa go to. But because it's our youth, Araketa is to Ketila President ya youth league. You can't see Kolene Abulela about Swanale Ramaphosa. There must be a difference. Because we lead our youth. So there is no issue here. Panyaza is in Egypt, otherwise he will be here himself as a chairperson of the ANC. But in his absence, Renani, no man to. What in Tabafansi? And I've seen the comrades of the province here, of the ANC, the two doctors who are here. We are very proud, comrades. Let's lead the organization. Our people are not interested in petty squabbles. They are interested in whether the ANC is delivering for them. And that's what is important. So, comrade no man to pumping in the Gauteng pumping. What in Tabafazi? That's all what I wanted to explain. Thank you very much, Comrade George.
Amandla. Another round of applause for Comrade SG of the ANC. Now, Comrade of the ANC, Comrade Fikile Balula. Thank you very much because you have summarized the challenges that we had, starting with the 17th March 2023 that we had here in the city. Our recall for the removal of the DA-led coalition, because we were not playing politics. Our people had challenges because services were only focused. They were skewed, they were only in the suburbs and nothing in the townships. So on the 17th of March, we led the biggest march to come here and say, these people, because we have been talking to them, or they must ensure they service our people, we are calling for their removal. And indeed, we fought, comrade, until the last month, they remove a DA and its coalition partners completely. So we said, we are not going to sit with those that are elected. What we are going to do, we are going to work with our people so that we are able to present a mandate, and that will be a mandate of our people. So I believe now the executive mayor and the deputy executive mayor are here. So we are going to present a memorandum to them, comrades. These are our own comrades, our own comrades. Comrades. The first important thing that we need to do is to protect them, comrades. To protect the mayor, Dr. Nasibi, to protect our deputy mayor, who's also the chairperson of the ANC in the region, Comrade Bonzo Eugene Mudise, and the entire collective, comrades. But there are things that we want them to do and to do them in the immediate, comrades. Comrade, SCI blessing, which is very important. Our people are going hungry, comrades. You can see them queuing for 350. So the ANC-led government has a program, EPWP, since 1994. We are not saying that is the only thing, but we are saying in the meantime, when we are still trying to ensure economy is stabilizer, so that we are able to create stable jobs. Re about more EWP, more EPWP. And we've made it a
But these informal traders, Skavalalo lata batho ba mo ntle le ba etse di-informal traders. Kenyang batho ba mo tshwane mo. There should be rapid and extensive formalization of informal settlements. This includes the relocation of communities living in areas prone to flooding, as in parts of Mamelodi. These communities should be relocated before the intensification of the rainy season. 26. Tshwane continues to suffer from dependable and clean water. We demand the provision of clean water across the city. 7. We are fed up of living under fear of criminals in our communities. We demand for the strengthening of efforts against crime. 8. We note with concern that the city has a lot of unfinished capital projects. We call for the city to be a construction site. All unfinished capital projects in the city must be completed. 9. The previous government ignored our townships. We therefore demand for service delivery in our townships and informal settlements. The city must adopt a community-centered governance model that drives the implementation of service delivery. You must respond to essential community needs, specifically housing, water, and electricity. We urge for the consistent collection of waste and maintenance of parks for cleaner, healthier environment, particularly in the townships. 11, we demand for the revitalization of indigent household support. 12, support for community institutions and places of worships. When Sputler was in charge here, he gave land to the kereke. He's in the kereke that the fly by night. The kereke di filwe le fatsi batho ba rapele. We demand that the Tshwane Metropolitan Municipality leadership renew its commitment to transparency, responsiveness, and inclusiveness. And lastly, we demand change within a period of 100 days from now. And then it will be signed by the mayor. It will be signed by the secretary on behalf of the ANC. And then it will be signed by the mayor on behalf of the metropolitan municipality. And we once more thank the mayor for coming out and not sending officials to receive our memorandum. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Comrade SG. We are going to, but before River Mayor, Comrade Mayor, you must understand that Rowainely, our deputy mayor, who's also the chairperson of these people, so we want him to greet these comrades before you speak.
Dumelang.
Isinya site for yamaniti. So kinjo vera kaliena. Meeting wa matoma utomaka 7 o'clock in the morning. Arupake to butata SG. Ko hai kisaka every day but why ho vera kali me uplevel la kama mato. Wani uchi kama kai. Ka neke se mwana mato sio kana kibufeli. Enernar ma Japan ko Japan ba roskale bela mutu kama mato. Ko South Africa ba ho man sanu hubele ni wala kama mato. Man joy wala kama mato. So we are committed and we are serious about service delivery. That's why we are wearing this outfit. We are coming from an outreach program in Centurion. We were closing potholes. water leakages, street lights, and we arrested illegal immigrants selling expired goods. So it's important to see that we talk to our community. You know, giving your child money to carry to school is a wise thing. But today it doesn't work. Let's make sure that the riverside is costing. Because what is being sold there, I don't access and I easy. So the Kumala Mayor memorandum. So this kind of so like
Dumela, Twane, Dumela. Twane, are you here? Are there people here who are based from Ekurulen and Joburg here? We're checking SG. We are busy talking to wrong people. They take our business, they take it back to Joburg and Ekurulen. We don't work like that here. SG, with your leadership of the African National Congress, the leaders of the various organizations, I must apologize, SG, we're late, so we're not even acquainted as to who is here, so we can observe protocol. As the Deputy Executive Mayor says, our day started at 7 this morning. We've been across the city because we made a commitment. When you allowed us as the leadership, remember you allowed us to form this government. Without you agreeing to forming this government, this wouldn't have happened. We do not take this for granted, SG. We don't say, you know, Ujesu said, no. We thank the leadership who made this possible. And when the negotiations were happening, SG, you asked us, what did you want to do with the city? We said we wanted to serve all residents of the city of Tshwane. We do not want forgotten communities in this city. We come from Oliven, where they are telling us we have never seen a mayor here for 8 years. We went to Lodium like the other week. They say we haven't had a mayor here for 8 years. I've worked with the ward councillors in Region 1, and they said it is rare to find a deputy mayor coming to Region 1. We are not that government. We made a commitment and said, we will not only serve all residents, but will be for the people. You bringing the residents to us is not the end. We will go to your communities. For those who are coming from Harangua, yes, friends, yes. Tomorrow at 10 o'clock, don't say the bus didn't come, walk there. Come and hear what your leadership want to share with you. On Sunday, we will be in Refilwe, where we will be there are my friends again, where we will be taking the message of hope, where we say this capital city needs to be restored to its former glory. We've got the energy to do it, SG, but we also need the residents to hold us accountable. We don't want to be pompous and say we've got blue lights. We don't know the price of petrol, but we don't serve the people. We want to serve you, and when we don't keep quiet, hold us accountable. To the mandate that we are receiving today, SG, this is not political to us. All residents of the city are equal to us. It could be another color, we will accept the mandate. Because this country, ladies and gentlemen, we must never forget, this country, the 30 years of democracy, it says this government is for the people, but it's also by the people. Now, there's no mandate that any politician can have that doesn't come from the people. So thank you for reminding us of that. We accept the mandate from you, leadership of the African National Congress, and we say, wait until the 31st of January, give us a few days after that, and you will receive a written feedback from us as to how we have implemented your mandate. Thank you so much.
Hosanna mo, Hosanna mo. Hosanna mo. Hosanna mo, Hosanna mo. Hosanna mo, Hosanna mo. Amandla, Amandla. Honorable Executive Mayor, for your commitment. And indeed, comrades, the mayor, Hanovelela, because we are here, we are in constant communication with her. Because she works with the ANC, we work together, we have meetings. That's why earlier on we said, even this 20,000, we can pass that with her. So she's not hearing it for the first time and it's going to be possible. Amanda, what we are going to do now, comrades, Rebato Leboa, Baruti Bare, Namo,
The number one or the number three? Collect. Follow ST.
Okay.
I thought you had questions. Oh, no, just and today it is important to enter. First, we want to salute our regional of Tshwane for organizing this important march. This march is about the people's mandate. As you can see in the placards, what everyone else is about. It's about the spirit of revolution, the spirit of what we are about, and what we should be obsessed about. And if our region to stand up and show that we did not just join a government as a melting pot, getting our people along in relation to what the mandate is. And we placed that mandate here before the new government in Tshwane to serve our people and serve our people diligently. And in fact, on our structures, the president of the Youth League is with us here, also conveyed an important message on behalf of the youth of our country, but also not just about expectation about what really we are about. The African National Congress and our provincial leadership led by Deputy Chair, Comrade Norman Hollywood, in the absence of the provincial chair, here today, in the provincial executive committee, the ANC, and its members attended this important occasion. It was an important message because we got to occupy the streets. We got to occupy the streets and ensure that we carry our people along. They say, as I conclude, the daily escalations of the people's demands is a symbolic process that intensifies on its own and it sharpens itself. The revolution is not televised. It's about the people's interest. And what are those? And as we're speaking here today, we're touching on the issues that affect the people. If we were to guarantee a partnership between government and the people, we, the people, must come to the party. The people today are saying, our government, we are prepared to partner you, and we are prepared to work with you. Even in the GNU, we are prepared to march with you. But when our children are poisoned, we want you to protect us in terms of the law. And that is why, as the ANC, we have said we want the sponsor shops to close down and register each sponsor shop in terms of the regulations of this country. And we are very much happy about the steps government is taking in terms of regulating the environment and ensuring that these sponsorships are regulated. We don't have yet. In terms of small business, we believe it is about time that small business, in terms of our country, must be preserved for South Africans only. And that must happen in terms of the going forward. Like I said, here in the continent, you cannot go to Ghana and register, not even